Destruction is on the way, man. That lake of fire is right here.
You never know who we gonna have on here, man. But you
never know.
You can't expect Priest and Officer Kakungaba, man. He gonna be on here faithfully. The first woe was passed, the second woe passed, and the third woe coming quickly. You understand? They over there going nuts in the Middle East. And it's not gonna let up. We're not here for your feelings. You understand me? So if you all in your feelings, you just such emotional person, man, you might want to tune in to Joel Osteen.
This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shot, they ought to love one another. And they doing it.
Commander General Yohana here, ISUPK, the original ISUPK, 1969, Body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is they run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that. And it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's going to all be bad, which it's supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the ISUPK first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from ISUPK. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up under cats. They're getting with their clique. Bring your clique here and let your clique handle ISUPK. Because here's the deal. If your clique ain't strong enough to handle ISUPK, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like ISUPK ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us. We damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the ISUPK, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I'll see you soon. Shalom, family.
Yeah, Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Babylon is falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. Falling. To rise no more. I'm just wanna be free. We tired of the cell blocks and the bullshit. That lying nigga in the pulpit. Same shit, but a different day. I speak truth, they ain't come to play. You in the way, better move, nigga. That follow no way gon' be cool, nigga. Say you're gonna get that tool, nigga. Matter of fact, that you about.
I just touched down. Finally, we here at the Nashville Cookout. All the brothers and sisters is in the building. We spread all out over this whole area. Thank the Most High, man. It's a beautiful brother and sisterhood. Even the children here, they kicking it 100 degrees and they ain't even phasing us, man. We just getting it on, man. I wish you was here, man. I really, really do. Because this is where you really learn brotherhood and sisterhood. This is where you prove it. This is where you test it to see if it's all the way real. Okay, see y'all soon. What's going on, fam? I just touched down. Finally, we here at the Nashville Cookout. Oh.
Man, I'm Captain Zarya Gavai CBK on this planet Earth. Battle if you want. Lord be with you. Man, I'm Captain Zarya Gavai CBK on this planet Earth. The Most High set up one leader for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians across the globe, and that's Commander Denny Hanna. And he has a show every Monday. It's called Black Watch. I call it the Black CNN. If you want to get the real news, the real understanding of the Third World War, the coming of Christ, they talking about IFOs because they're trying to prepare you to fight against Christ. So if you want to get update on the latest of how we got to prepare for the end of this world, you want to tune in to Black Watch every Monday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It has been my honor to be under this man for the time that I've been in. Make sure y'all tune in, like, subscribe, share, comment. So if you want to get the latest information on how to prepare for the end of this world, you want to tune in to Black Watch every Monday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. It should all be up under this man, learning everything that we have. The water surfer, your service.
Down here, on my way down to the Blackout Cookout in Nashville. Right now, this weekend, America is going to be celebrating its 250th anniversary, which is to us 250 years of oppression. And it's insane to act and to think like we're supposed to just ignore that and then be happy and beautiful. And no, we're going to have the Blackout Cookout instead in Nashville. Hope you get to come out and check it out this weekend, where we're going to talk about the real history, like a little known fact. A lot of people say Lincoln freed the slaves. Lincoln never freed the slaves, nor did he ever mention trying to free the slaves. What happened is so many slaves were trying to push themselves up north and were being stopped at the border. Lincoln's generals were saying, let's send them back. Lincoln even said, let's send them back. But it was so many of them, they couldn't send them back. So some of the more radical generals said, why the hell should we send them back? Let them go on into the north. Let them do what they needed to do to get free. You know what I mean? It's better for us. We send them back. They're going to be labor for the South. So the North let them into the country. Then it was so many of them. And the rumor went out that Lincoln had freed the slaves before he even did anything. So he was under pressure now that he had all these free slaves in the North and couldn't send them back. I'm talking tens of thousands. He just said, yo, go ahead and do it. And even later on in his writings, he said he never meant to free the slaves. It wasn't even never a part of what he was doing. But that was just a consequence of fighting the South. So black people, know your real history. You got changed because you decided to step up. That's why you got changed. You got changed because you decided, you understand, to make a difference in what it was that you were suffering in. And the same has to happen now. We got to shed all the games they putting on us and destroying us with drugs, mind control, the internet, whatever it is that's pulling your spirit away. You need to get that back, man, and get us back on top. Blackout Cookout this weekend. I'm going to be in the building doing it up this weekend. Catch y'all then, y'all. Shalom. Commander General Jan was rocking and rolling. It was everything. Man, we in these streets, boy. We up here in Nashville. It is live as hell, hanging with all the top guns. You see Captain Zaryak up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came out. Man, y'all need to come on through and see how it is, man. Nashville, UPK, everywhere we touch down at, man. We out in these streets, man. We just turn it all the way up. Black Watch, as usual. Yeah, I just left Hookie's. It was rocking and rolling. It was everything. And man, we in these streets, boy. We up here in Nashville. It is live as hell, hanging with all the top guns. You see Captain Zaryak up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came out. Man, y'all need to come on through and see how it is, man. Nashville, UPK, everywhere we touch down at, man. We out in these streets, man. We just turn it all the way up. Black Watch, as usual. Commander General Yohana here, ISUPK, the original ISUPK, 1969, Body of Christ. Here's what I want to tell you, man. Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. You've been studying the scriptures. You've been watching us on tape. You've been watching all kinds of camps on tape. And as you've been watching and studying, you realize that it's coming to the point where you got to put this into action, that you need to step out there on the street and handle that work. Now, here's what happens to a ton of brothers. A ton of brothers go out there without coming through the school and learning what they need to learn. And what happens is They run out there and then they run into problems that they don't know about. And they try to get them problems answered online and calling brothers and all that, and it creates a bunch of confusion. And in many cases, it eventually chokes the truth. It look like it ain't gonna choke it now because you feeling strong, your energy's up. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You understand? I've been doing this 40 plus years. Okay? Ask anybody my name. It's gonna all be bad, which is supposed to be. All right? Christ said when they speak all manner of evil against you, that's when you know you're doing this work. Do yourself a favor. Come to the ISUBK first. Learn from the original school first. Even if you think it's too militant or too this, too that, don't let anything block you from getting the pure knowledge first, straight from ISUBK. I'm saying this out of love because I'm seeing too many brothers fall. They're getting up under cats. They're getting what they click. Bring your click here and let your click handle ISUBK. Because here's the deal. If your click ain't strong enough to handle ISUBK, why would you go out on the street and get swallowed up out there? And if you feel like ISUBK ain't got it all down, then you should be man enough, you and your crew, to come to us and lay down and break bread and talk about these scriptures. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. Ain't no harm come to a man that disagree with the truth. You ain't trying to harm us. We damn sure ain't trying to harm our own. So come to the ISUBK, sit down in our classes, learn from us, and then you can make your serious decision on what it is that you're supposed to be. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize that it was much more than what you saw on that video, man. Much love to all you warriors learning, growing, and getting ready to bust out into this work. I'll see you soon. Shalom, family.
Y'all, man, you took the reins of that camp out and stood in great strength in the truth. I watched that tape 100 times when them no good low-life bastards from Atlanta, from wherever the hell the Sodomites was at, right? And they purple came and marched down on me. You don't know. Muhammad called me every day to talk me off the ledge for not pressing the black button on their ass. I was so mad, I was angry for the disrespect that they had created. But man, you prevailed with strength, with discipline, with following orders. You came from the dirt with it. You and all your whole Atlanta team. You was impressive, man. Atlanta camp is real strong now. And for that, we definitely want to honor you today. Yaramaya, no longer will you be known as an officer of 5,000, but I want to congratulate you for coming into the ranks of great men. Today, we're going to recognize you, honor you, and respect you as a captain of 10,000. 5,000. Y'all, man, you took the reins of that camp out and stood in great strength in the truth. I watched that tape 100 times when them no good, low life bastards from Atlanta, from wherever the hell the sodomites was at, and they purple came and marched down on them. You don't know. Muhammad called me every day to talk me off the ledge from not pressing the black button on their ass. I was so mad, I was angry for the disrespect that they had created. But man, you prevailed, Doc, with strength, with discipline, with following orders. You came from the dirt with it. You and all your whole Atlanta team. You was impressive, man. Atlanta camp is real strong now. And for that, we definitely want to honor you today. Yaramaya, no longer will you be known as an officer of 5,000, but I want to congratulate you for coming into the ranks of great men. Today, we're going to recognize you, honor you, and respect you as a captain of 10,000.
I do my thing on it. She hit my line 100 times, I let it ring on it. These niggas must be out they Okay. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I'm too far gone, I probably left a nigga. Respect a nigga when I check a nigga. I just want them dollars, nigga, you can keep the change. Unsatisfied until we on a private plane. I be with them soldiers ready to die over a name. Once that oil hit my head, I'd never been up. Yeah. I do my.
Yeah. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Back in the building. You know what it is, man. It's the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Established in 1969 underneath Commanding General Yohana. You know, it's the home of the truth. We are not affiliated with any other group. You know what I mean? Not your fake Israelite groups, not your Democratic Party, not your Republican Party, not your Black Panther Party, not your left wing, right wing, your blackity black groups out here, the Nation of Islam, your Muslim mosque, you know what I mean? Not your Christian church, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We are not affiliated, no affiliation. We ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? We here for the truth. You know what I'm saying? Christ wasn't affiliated with no one else either. He just did it for the Most High God. You know what I mean? And that's who we do it for. You know what I mean? So yeah, we back at it, man. It's heavy content. You know how we do, man, when we break down different topics, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be locally, regionally, nationally, globally. You know what I'm saying? Through the eyes of the men of the truth, the ISUPK. If y'all could, Baba Kashai, hit that like button. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can get the algorithm popping. You know what I'm saying? Especially here in the Midwest, you know, in Iowa. You know what I mean? Because there is no truth in Iowa. There is no truth whatsoever. And what we trying to do, we trying to spread that truth. That's why we go out here on the highways or byways, you know what I'm saying? Even on the information highway, you know what I mean? As they call it, the World Wide Web. You know what I'm saying? You can catch us in person or on the information highway. We're going to break this knowledge down to you. You know what I mean? If you got any questions or comments, definitely put them in the chat. Don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can even hit the link. Hit the link, whether you agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the link and show your face. That's what we ask. Show your face and be presentable. You know what I'm saying? Don't be with your shirt off and what not, doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? We do everything in decency and order. We'll get to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we're here to break it down. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop it like it's hot. You dig? And speaking of being hot, it's getting hot as hell. It's summertime out. It's hot. It's all outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Heat waves is going from the East Coast to the West Coast, all the way across the pond. You know what I'm saying? Across the pond, hey, people is getting unalive from this heat. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need to stay somewhere where it's cool and definitely stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? In fact, here, let me show this clip real quick. Way they over there passing out. Fair use. Fair use.
700 people may have died from heat-related causes in the UK during the extremely hot weather in May and June. Researchers say the majority of deaths came during the second heat wave in June, when a high of 37.7 degrees Celsius was recorded in Norfolk. They also say human-caused climate change was a major contributor to excess deaths. Our medical editor Fergus Walsh reports.
I've got some lovely refreshments for you.
Staying cool in the heat.
This care home in Surrey is doing what it can to keep its residents safe in the latest prolonged heat wave.
Yeah. And then, Yvonne, I've got one for you, Sweet Pea.
Yeah. See, what she say? She said, of course, she said human-made global warming. And guess what? Who's the people that's in control of the globe right now? You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you want to tamper with everything. See, the so-called, matter of fact, if you could, young man, matter of fact, shout out to the young man, Salakia. Shout out to the young man. You know what I'm saying? If you could, man, look, you know, we got to break it down precept upon precept. If you could, let's get the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Job 9. Job 9 and 24. Yeah, so what do you expect? When you want to go around and you want to molest the entire planet, you know what I mean? You want to fondle everything. You want to go into the rainforest and chop down every tree. Salaki, yeah. Shalom, Yahabah Shem Yashabrakatah. What's going
Shalom,
on?
Yahabah Shem Yashabrakatah. What's going on now?
Yeah, can't call it.
Most High in Christ.
Damn right. We got Officer Elias Shah in the building out of
Most High in
KC.
Christ. Damn right.
Yeah. Yeah.
With my main man, I'm pretty sure you already gave the introduction. You know what I mean? My main man, Kakumga Bar down there in Iowa, holding it down as usual. Right. Salakia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just sit here about to bring out how over there in the UK, or not even just the UK, but all over, it's a heat wave. You know what I'm saying? They people dying left and right. You know, I think they said over like almost 3,000 deaths that occurred from the summer heat wave this year thus far, and it's only July, the middle of July. You know what I'm saying? August ain't even hit yet. You know, August and September is one of the hottest months. But in the clip, she said that they're claiming on global warming and this human-made global warming. Now, of course, we know that so who's in the world committing all this global warming? You know what I mean? And listen, there's no marvel who it is because we know that the white man is the devil.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I was gonna have the young man bring out, if you could read that for me, Baba Kasha.
Khan, Khan. It's Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's running the earth right now? The so-called white man. So it's no marvel of who the wicked is. You know what I'm saying? The wicked is the white man. That's why here in the ISUBK, we call the white man the devil. Clap it up. We got Officer Tazan in the building. Damn right.
That's right. What's that quick? Shalom.
What's going on, Adawan?
Damn right. Oh, it's time to get him in, man. You understand? This heavy content. You understand the heavy hitters in the house. You understand me? Right. Yeah, that's what it do. Where y'all at with it, man? What's going on?
Man, we bringing out how to we got the heat waves and shit going on across all over the place. You know, of course, they're gonna blame it on global warming, but who causes global warming? You know what I mean? The so-called white man. They want to go across the entire planet, molesting everything that they can. They want to put their hands on everything. They want to tear down the rainforest. The rainforest is a natural coolant of the planet. You know what I mean? It's called the Earth's lungs. That's what they call it, actually. But when you want to chop down half of the planet for your pleasure, what you expect is going to happen. You know what I mean? And now you suffering the consequences. Read that one more time.
Yeah,
Baba Kashab.
what happened on that one? You gotta fill me in on that one, Priest.
I'm
What's
about to
going
say,
on?
yeah, you got some video or article on that one?
Yeah, Kanawa Khan, Salakia.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it.
No, you Tawab, I was just asking. So to
Yeah,
Zion, so to Zion could be up to speed of what's going on.
Kanawa
Yeah.
Khan, here we go.
Yeah, the water.
Fair use.
More than 2,700 people may have died from heat-related causes in the UK during the extremely hot weather in May and June. Researchers say the majority of deaths came during the second heat wave in June, when a high of 37.7 degrees Celsius was recorded in Norfolk. They also say human-caused climate change was a major contributor to excess deaths. Our medical editor Fergus Walsh reports.
I've got some lovely refreshments for you.
Staying cool in the heat, this care home in Surrey is doing what it can to keep its residents safe in the latest prolonged heat wave.
Yeah. And then Yvonne, I've got one for you, Sweet Pea.
Heat waves are
Yeah, that's pretty much break it down right there. They over there passing out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we know the so-called white man can't deal with that sun like that. He gets very red, man, and nasty looking. You know what I mean? We know that sun is against him. We understand that, man. Definitely. They got to put on SB5, whatever that lotion is. You know what I mean? For them just to last in the sun. Other than that, they won't last, man. They get all kind of skin burn, cancer. We know they number one in skin cancer. You know what I mean? That's due to the sun. You understand me? Yeah, that's heavy what you was bringing out.
Yeah, and they over there dropping like flies over there. But she said that was just May and June. Now we just ended June, July and August. It's really finna turn up.
Yeah, so it's already
just imagine, kind of macabre.
And if I may, because what Officer Kakunga brought out, he brought out Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Our oppressor, the so-called white man, is responsible for the earth because right now he's in rulership of everything. But he is so much of a thief. He is so much of a, what's the word that I'm looking for? He's just greedy. His greed and his corruption of how they think is the reason why everything is out of whack. And then I tell people this all the time, especially you like a lot of niggas that love white people. You don't really love white people because white people are even a danger to themselves. If you really love white people, you would pray that Jesus Christ, a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, and blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you would be praying, instead of praying to that white Jesus, you would be praying to the Most High God that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians would take over ruling the earth. But instead, with the mentality that we have being Christians, we pray to white Jesus and we have the facade, or we have a smoke screen up, and we think one day we're going to be equal to our oppressor in their world when the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Why the hell would you want to be equal to the wicked in the earth when the Bible tells you who the wicked is? We should strive to be better and separate our spirits out of America so we can conquer our oppressor and the destruction of the earth and the destruction of the human races and the destruction of every goddamn thing.
Damn right. Just piggyback on what you was bringing out. It's definitely heavy, man. You know what I mean? The oppressor, the so-called white man, the best thing for him is for us to be over him.
Damn right.
You understand me? Not for him to be over us or him to be even, running himself. We need to be over the oppressor, man. You understand me? Because we is the best thing for the earth.
Look,
I pray.
right.
You understand? I yield, man.
And if I may, can I get Job chapter 12? And I love this precept just to piggyback off Kakumga Bar. If I may.
Let's get it.
Job chapter 12, verses 6-8.
The young man ain't on tonight?
Yeah,
I thought I heard somebody.
Yeah, he's reading.
Oh, okay, Khan. Hey,
Speak up,
Shalom,
young
y'all
man.
about Shemesh
Speak
Rakatah.
up. Y'all respect. Speak up a little bit, young man. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't know the brother was on there.
You
Salaki.
still kind of low.
How about now?
That's a little better.
I can hear him.
All right.
Khan, not on Khan. This is Job chapter 12, verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God bringeth abundantly.
Look, they that provoke the Most High God, their hand is secure. That's the oppressor. It says the tabernacles of robbers prosper because they are the wicked in the earth. It's like, you know how we went with you know how we get the mentality like a nigga think he gotta do dirt in order to feed his family. We think we gotta sell drugs to feed our family. We think we gotta do crimes to feed our family. We get that thought process from the white man because that's how he's prosperous in the earth.
That's
You
right.
understand? He's
That's right.
prosperous in the earth and he provokes the Most High because first off, when you go to Job 9:24, he cover up the faces of the judges thereof. There's
How wicked
nobody
is that?
judging the oppressor for any righteousness that he's doing. He is
Right.
totally wicked, totally unrighteous, and he's the robber of the earth, and he prospers off of wickedness. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 7. But ask now the beast.
Now, ask now the beast. You understand? We sitting here talking about global warming. We can ask not only can we ask the sun and the earth, we can also talk to the beast and see who the wicked is. Keep reading.
And they shall teach thee.
The beast gonna teach you who the goddamn devil is. Keep going.
And the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee.
The fowls of the air is polluted. They can't breathe. You see the goddamn storks coming up out of ocean covered in oil. The dodo bird is extinct. Keep reading.
Verse 8. Or speak to the earth.
Man, speak to the earth. Global warming. 2,000 something people dying because the earth is overheating. The earth is exhausted from the white man being the devil.
Right.
That's right.
Keep reading.
That was heavy.
And it shall teach thee.
Man, the earth gonna teach you who the goddamn devil is. Now, this is what blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians need to realize. The earth knows who the devil is. The birds know who the devil is. The beasts know who the devil is. Why don't we know who the devil is?
Damn right.
That's because of the goddamn Christian church wants you to hold hands with the devil. I yield.
Hey, give him a hand.
Hey, that was heavy. Yeah, give him a hand. Don't know.
Yeah, hey, listen.
He say the dodo bird extinct, huh? Y'all remember the dodo bird, man? Tiger.
The dodo bird was extinct.
A lot of animals went extinct because of this devil, man.
I don't mind the dodo bird. The bees was on the verge of being extinct some years ago, wasn't it?
Right. Yep.
Look, niggas almost on the verge. Niggas will be extinct here in a minute. We leave it up to them. To Martin Luther King and the Christian church. God damn.
Right.
Yeah, Khan. That's why we got to come together, man. That was heavy, though. That was a heavy breakdown again. Let's get just doing that. That was heavy, though. That was heavy. Yeah. Definitely, man. That man say everybody know who the devil is. You know what I mean? The animals, man. You know what I'm saying? The earth. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere, the trees. Everybody know who the devil is, man. But you niggas, man, you Hispanics, man, you Native Americans, you don't have a clue, man. You understand me? You running out here on boats. I ain't gonna jump the gun, but man, we gotta wake up, man, and understand like what the priest was bringing out, who the devil is. And the devil
you totally
is
right,
the white man.
You totally right. You totally right for what you said. We running out on boats with white people like they are friends. Like we ain't got an enemy in the earth. Salakia.
Yeah, Con. Yeah, right. That was heavy. Killed that one.
Yeah, listen, hey, that precept, you took that right out of my mouth. Because speaking of the beast, you know what I'm saying? Like even the beast know that the white man is a devil. Of course, what that happened like within the past few days, you know, over up in Yellowstone National Park, you know what I'm saying? They had the old devil, you know how they want to go around and view and everything, like everything's a zoo, like the whole world is an entire zoo. You know what I'm saying? of course, we got the old white man thought it was all fun and games. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna show the video and then we can break it down.
Yeah, let's get to it, man. It's heavy content.
Fair use.
I don't even know if I heard about this story either.
Terrifying video from Yellowstone National Park where a bison flipped a 65-year-old man in the air. CBS News correspondent Tom Hansen has the story, and before we show you,
got him.
They find the footage disturbing.
Photographer Mike McLeod was camping in Yellowstone National Park on Friday when his wife saw a bull bison approach. He grabbed his camera and started shooting.
You see these two people walking along the perimeter road of the campground, and they take out their phones and get some pictures or video. And as soon as the bison stands up, the grandfather, he's like, "We're out of here. Let's go."
After a white pickup passes, the bison springs up and charges toward the pair as they hid behind trees.
After the second loop around, the bison finally caught up to the grandfather, hooked him, and threw him up in the air.
McLeod says the man was laying on the ground at the mercy of the bison. That's when he put down.
He was moving a little bit too.
I charged the bison.
He wasn't moving quick enough.
Yelling and screaming and kind
Obviously
of
not.
put my camera up in the air, and a bunch of other men joined me, and we successfully hooked him and threw him up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. See, even the animals know who the devil is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a heavy one right there. He broke that shit down, then you came back and bagged him up with it. That was heavy right there. That was it.
And I was telling Kakum, he was telling me about this story earlier. I was like, because I saw it. I was like, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't out. But it happened to be real. That's shit. That made my day a little bit.
Damn right. Now, are we supposed to have sympathy for that when we can't even get justice for one of ours getting shot in the back? Are we supposed to have sympathy? Get me right if I'm wrong, man.
I mean, it's totally, it's totally, it's a horrible thing that happened. It is horrible, no doubt about that. But, look, what happened to Carmelo? What happened to the brother? What was the other brother? Wells? Nolan Wells? What happened to Carmelo? What happened to Trayvon Martin? Oh, that was terrible too.
Right.
Yeah, I get your point. I definitely get your point. Damn, he upside down in the air.
In the air, like a goddamn cartoon.
Charges toward the.
Yeah.
And anytime I see oppressors in them suspenders, especially them old Edomites, when I see them in the suspenders, look at that. He touched the top of the goddamn tree. Whenever I see them oppressors in them suspenders, I know they racist.
Yeah, they love them suspenders too.
They love them suspenders.
Find out, like you say, the ones in them suspenders be definitely racist, man. It just comes out of. It just comes out of, man.
Hey, that
was a good one right there.
That's when they wear breeches. They wear breeches. That's what they call them.
God.
Too big for their breeches.
What kind of injuries he had on this one?
Man, I don't know. They might say it. I don't think he was unalive. They might say some more here. We could listen to
McLeod says the man was laying.
He probably
on the ground
definitely
at
wish
the
he was
mercy
after that.
of Bison. That's when he put down his camera and went to help.
I charged the bison, yelling and screaming and kind of trying to put my camera up in the air, and a bunch of other men joined me, and we successfully hazed the bison off of the victim.
He says emergency vehicles arrived within 10 minutes. According to the park's website, bison run 3 times faster than humans, weigh up to 2,000 pounds, and visitors are advised to stay at least 25 yards away. This is the second documented bison attack in the park.
Hell yeah. I ain't even know that.
Defend their space.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they disclosed his exact injuries, but
so they didn't. You said they didn't unalive the bison. They didn't execute it.
Man, who knows? But guess what? The spirit of the bison knew that like the scripture said, he knew who the devil was. The spirit of the bison is living on. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the unaliving that the white man did to the bisons. That's why they gotta be contained in the goddamn national park.
Yeah, God.
This is one of my favorite pictures right here. We ain't gonna forget about this.
What's that?
It's a historical photo mountain of bison skulls, documents animals on the brink of extinction. So when they came over here, and well, it wasn't like originally this because they had cameras at this moment, but they was unaliving so many bison to get rid of because that was one of the main resources for our Gadite brothers, the Native Americans.
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's how them is the skulls of all the bisons.
Now you can't tell me that ain't diabolical. Damn.
That's diabolical.
That's,
you know what I mean?
Hey, do you remember this story of that oppressor? Of this oppressor that was studying, he was caring for these bears for 13 years. You remember that story?
Nah.
Hold on.
You want me put your screen up? You gonna show it on your phone?
Yeah, you can.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I
show
heard
it on my phone. Remember this story?
In October 2003, when Timothy's girlfriend Amy heard him screaming outside their tent. The same grizzlies he had spent the last 13 years getting close to were tearing him apart. And they would soon come for Amy, too. The next day, a pilot was scheduled to pick up Timothy and Amy, but as soon as he arrived at their campsite, it was clear there was no one left to take home. At first, the campsite seemed empty until
they found their goddamn bodies. He was caring for them grizzly bears for 13 years.
I didn't hear about that one.
Trying to feed them and take care of them. You know what I mean? And study them. And one day the grizzly bears just said, you know what? I had enough of this shit. This oppression. You over here oppressing me in the goddamn forest. Like you said, the grizzly bear got tired and mutilated him and his goddamn girlfriend.
Right. It wasn't just one. It was both of them, huh? Two of them? Get me right on that one. Yeah. They both knew it at the same. It was time. It was time to get up out of here, man. They both knew it. What the hell was he doing to them grizzly bears? You understand?
That's all impressive.
Diabolical.
And I believe it was another one. Like I believe he was like in the North Pole. I have to go back and read that story. But this devil, he was cussing at. He called himself cussing at the Most High, asking the Most High. Asking God, like, why are you letting the bear starve? And the bear ate his ass. You can't make it up.
Hey, that's a hell of a story right there.
I'm gonna find that story.
Yeah, bring that one out, man, if you could. That was a hell of a story right there. Most High answered his prayers, huh? I got one for you.
Yeah, the bear ate his ass.
For you, devil. Yeah, the nerve, the gall of these devils, man. Yeah, how you figure you can take care of grizzly bear, man? You know what I mean?
His pride deceiveth thee.
Right. And if I could, Baba Kashad, that's the same way that black people need to realize how we come to white people. You know what I'm saying? Because they're animals. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop thinking we can tame the white man, just like they need to stop thinking they can tame grizzlies.
God, good point.
All the way.
A leopard will not change its spots. A leopard's not going to change its spots. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much you befriend the white man. At the end of the day, you will be unalive. They will show their true colors. It will be racist, just like the grizzly is going to look at you like a meal. You know,
as he should.
Just like what was the magic people, the magicians? He got ate up by the tiger and lion or whatever.
The circus. They was like circus. I think that was some circus people or something.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They've been dealing with them tigers and lions for years. And guess what? Listen, they gonna do what's in their nature. Just like the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? The leopard cannot change its spots, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, we could go now. That might be a great segue to go into, of course, why you know what I'm saying, us as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans never trust thine enemies.
There you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one to bring out.
And like Elijah was bringing out, man, it all goes back to the Christian church, man. These Christian leaders, man, these parishioners in these churches, man. You can't tell them nothing, huh? Can't tell these folks nothing, man. And like I was studying up on, man, this is the day of information, man. You know what I mean? It's a lot of information out right now. You know what I mean? We just can't keep going with them old ways, them old thoughts, them old teachings, man. You know what I mean? When information won't leave them out like that. All this information floating around right now, man, you got to be able to soak what's right up, man, and hear the UPK out, man, because we coming with the truth, man. You understand? I yield with that.
Right. Damn right. Nah, that was heaven.
Yeah, Most High in Christ. Water.
Right. Damn right. And then, so of course, you know, we could bring up the young man, Nolan Wells.
Yeah, let's get on Nolan.
You know, he was hanging out with some devils. You know what I mean? And he get unalive on 4th of July at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, you shouldn't have been out there celebrating 4th of July. Let's get that right. You know what I mean? And then second of all, never trust thine enemies, man. Hey, Salai, if you could, young man, you should grab that precept. Baba
If I may, Congo boy, 4th of July is wrong. 4th of July is wrong. Dead wrong. But first of all, no, you shouldn't have been the only nigga with a bunch of oppressors. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we celebrated 4th of July in the world. And I guarantee none of us celebrated the 4th of July with any oppressors. We wasn't on the boat alone with any oppressors. We wasn't, what happened? 2 users are in the stream. We wasn't in on a boat alone with any oppressors. 4th of July is wrong. You understand? But you're alone with oppressors celebrating the oppressor's holiday. You understand? We would normally celebrate the oppressor's holiday alone. I mean, amongst ourselves. Like we going over Cuz house. We going over Kakumnium house. This, you know what I mean? Or we going over Granny's house. You around a bunch of niggas popping fireworks.
Right.
The holiday is wrong, no doubt. But to do the oppressor's holiday, then on top of you doing it alone with oppressors, that lets me know this brother's parents was gone.
Right.
Like gone. You get what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, right after all the shit that's happening, you had what's the young man in Texas? Carmelo Anthony's situation. You know what I'm saying? He was hanging around oppressors and he had to unalive one and he was unjustly served. And then you got the other brother over there, what was he in South Carolina or whatever, got unalived by the Chinese man, and the list goes on and on. You know
Once
what
again,
I mean?
if I may, goes back to these churches, man. Our leaders in our homes, man, ain't nobody telling their kids stop hanging with white people. They tell them, oh, everybody, we're all equal. You know what I mean? God loves everybody. And then here you got Nolan Wells out way in the ocean. Get me right if I'm wrong on this one. You understand me? Never coming back home. You understand me? You got all our people, a lot of cases that's going unreported, man. You know what I mean? Reaching the masses while our brothers and sisters, man. Like another sister that went on a trip with the white man and she never
married him.
Married the nigga, man.
On their honeymoon.
Go ahead, man. Y'all get the point. It starts in the homes, man. It starts in these churches. It starts with our leaders, man. Our leaders are punctified, you know what I mean? Our men, our women in these homes are raising kids, you know what I mean? No man around. The kids are feminine. You understand me? The boys going out hanging with white people. You understand me? And this is just what you get, man. The white man has done a number on blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You got Hispanics, man, Oh man, they had a all-time high. They want to be Caucasian so bad, man. Going out here on these jobs, man, working with these Hispanics, man. They turning their backs on niggas, man, on their own brothers, man, calling the boss, all that, man. It's bad out here, man. We gotta wake up, man. That's why we trying to teach our brothers, man.
That's right.
Blacks and Hispanics, man, and Native Americans, that we're one people, man. We're one. You understand me? We have to stick together. We have the same blood. The same blood. We come from the same people, man. You know what I mean? And once we, you know what I mean, get that across to our brothers and sisters, man, we'll be definitely in a better place, man. But until then, man, we're gonna be in hell, man. We're gonna be in hell, just like Nolan Wells' family going through right now. Just like all our brothers and sisters going through right now. Just like these mothers out here going through right now. Just like these fathers out here going through right now, man. Because there's no brotherhood. And that's what we teach here in the ISUPK. Brotherhood.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
I yield, man. I yield.
Damn right.
Most High Christ.
Right.
Yeah. I feel for that brother Nolan Wells, man. Ain't no justice. There's no justice, Elisha. No justice, man.
Me as well, out of wine, likewise. Like, that shit is like, it's just, and you know, you can blame the brother, you know what I mean, in his ignorance, and his family in his ignorance. But more than likely, you know, this falls on the hands of the Christian church. This blood of this young man falls on the Christian church.
Let's figure out who his pastor is. What church he went to. Let's figure that one out.
Man,
let's see if somebody can do some research on that one.
They all the same. Fake Israelites and Christian churches is all they all the goddamn same.
Damn right, priest.
He went. You go to one, you go to all, because they teaching. Look at that picture. That's what they teaching. That was MLK's dream. MLK's dream came true. Look at that.
Right.
That is Martin Luther King's dream right there.
Yep.
And guess what? Martin Luther King got killed by a white man, and so did this brother.
Right.
Can't make
then
it
on,
Can't
then
make it
on
up.
top of that, if I could, they said that after everything happened, now if these were his friends, right? Allegedly, you know, the picture is supposed to be he was just with his friends. It was a freak accident. Now, how come none of the friends is like RIP? Oh my, you know what I'm saying? What we gotta do, this and this and that. Guess what? Everybody deleted their Facebooks, YouTube, Instagram, all their social media accounts.
You're right. I heard that.
Everybody did a tamper with evidence pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And went ghost. If these was your real friends is gonna be RIPing you to death. They damn near you would have had a balloon release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dead homies. You know how we do dead homies.
Yeah.
Where the homie?
Right.
Damn right.
Man, first off, man, and get me right.
Go ahead.
If Officer Tazan, myself, and Kakumgabar and a young man, we all going out. Nigga, if one of us is missing, what's off the back, what's happening?
Right.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Like, Kakum ain't in the, no, we gotta go get him.
Yeah, we wouldn't even came back without him.
We ain't even coming back until it's established, like, we know you all, you trying, Kakum, you know, he want to leave with the little bop. You trying to leave with the little bop? All right. He trying to go leave with the little, you know, Tatiana. I'm saying in the world. You get what I'm saying? But we gonna make sure we know that. You get what I'm saying? We not just about to
back up, man. It's a UPK. We rolling tools. We ain't even gonna let him roll like that. We gonna make sure he good and shit. We
now
rolling
niggas in the
tools,
world,
bathroom by himself. We gonna be
niggas
right
in the
there.
world don't even understand that concept, but they do understand, like, bro, if we come together, we leaving together. They do understand that. They don't understand, like, okay, you know, Shamar and those type of principles. You get what I'm saying? But one thing black people stick with is, nigga, if we came together, we leaving together. We not about to, if you see Elisha go spin off and you ain't seen me in a couple of hours, automatically off tops, you gonna come see where I'm at.
Yeah, the whole UPK gonna be on that one.
I'm saying, but in the world.
Con.
Even in the world is what I'm saying, because
Right.
We have our own best interest when you're Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. Like that's the point that I'm making.
I get it.
UPK, that's
Get
the
it.
standard. You know what I'm saying?
I
In
get
the
it.
world, you just doing it out of your spirit. You get
Yeah, I
what
get
I'm
it,
saying?
Priest.
Like we came together, nigga. We leaving together. I'm saying in the world, like we go to the club, all of
Yeah.
us in the world. Ain't no way we about to let bruh just be gone.
Con.
Right.
You get what
And
I'm saying? Like we just
even in the
bruh just
world,
gone.
Rolly, even in the
Like,
world,
nah, we
straight
don't
up,
even rock
definitely
like
happen.
that. But them
Con.
oppressors knew they not the same people. Oh, that nigga got into something. I guarantee if it was another white boy, his mama would have knew something that night. That's all I'm
Right.
saying. So like, yeah,
It
you.
probably would have never happened. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Good point too. But now they kill each other and unalive each other as well. They
Yeah,
do that. But what I'm saying, another white person would have been spoke up. It's too many witnesses for it to go unsolved this long. If it was another oppressor, the truth would have been came out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I ain't even seen none of them none of them guys that he was with, like, you know what I mean, in the public, you know what I mean, showing sympathy or nothing. Like, oh, I don't know. I ain't
Because like
seen where they at. They
Kakam just
hiding now.
said, Adawan, they erase messages.
I heard that.
They erase
Good.
messages. Come on, man. That's foul play right there.
Definitely, man.
Right.
God, like I said, I feel for the brother's family, man. I hope they can get some answers, man. And you know what I'm saying? He can get some justice and we can get some justice as a people, man.
Me too.
Cause that's definitely sad. Just to see
Well,
that.
you know, we getting justice overall, but
it's coming.
you know,
Yeah, it's coming.
the earth is giving into the hand of the wicked. So who the hell knows? You know.
God. And this is what they do, This is what they do, man. And like I was finna say, that just seeing that picture, man, with him on that boat like that, he'd never seen me on no boat with them three white boys way out in the middle of the ocean. Like, come on, man, we gotta have some kind of sense, man. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious to be. It ain't even that little bitty ass boat with three white boys.
God. God, that's the truth. Salakia.
I'm just saying that's me personal, man, because I don't know how to swim, man. I ain't going by no water. Really though, I ain't going by no water. I ain't going in nothing past 4 feet, man. Salakia.
Right.
He probably thought he was a good swimmer and all that. You know what I mean?
Well,
hey, that's that Stockholm syndrome, man. We just believe everything these white folks tell us, man. We just
probably
believe
was
in
a
what
good
they
swimmer.
doing.
He probably was an excellent
Right.
swimmer. You can't
Right.
swim when you unalive and they throw you in the water.
Right. Which brings this up. Now, this is a devil saying this. Now, I don't have too much reputable sources on this, but this is something that's that came out. Now this is all alleged. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna share this real quick. So this was just a post that just came up.
There's some new information about the case.
Conor McCon, allegedly.
Let's
you know
get
what I'm saying? Fair use.
Just come out in the Nolan Wells case that proved that he was murdered by those three men. There was a pool party that took place after the island, and you can see clearly in Evan's Instagram post, Nolan is there. Witnesses have put statements saying that an altercation took place between Nolan, Evan, and two other boys. And the boys
Salakia, real quick, if I may, just real quick, can you follow me?
with a metal bar.
Conor McCon.
That picture right there that he's referring to, is that a real picture?
That's what they're saying. Now,
and that's him in the circle, the red circle right there.
Conor McCon, I can't blow it up from here.
I really can't see it.
Okay, so look, not to, and I'm gonna be swift, but before this, when was this released? Today, yesterday?
Yeah, like today or yesterday.
Today or yesterday is fresh. So the oppressor, the girlfriend, remember when they was going back and forth, she said Nolan left with them, with the white boys. And then the white boy said no, Nolan stayed with her. Now all of a sudden pop up, he was at a pool party.
Right.
So man, listen, if you love your children and you value the lives of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian children, it's a must, Black people, my people, it's a must that you explain to your children. And you can't be naive about this. It's a must that you explain to your children that we have an enemy.
Come on now.
It's a must. This should be in every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian household. We're not teaching, we're not saying it like you just have to go out and hate them because they're white, because the color of their skin. We have to teach them the correct way. That's how they teach their children to hate niggas and to hate spics and to hate savages, right? Simply off how they look. They don't judge a character. We're judging them based off their character. They just happen to be white. We're judging them off the crimes they commit in the earth. They just happen to be white. So their racism isn't like the racism we should embrace. The racism we should embrace is embracing each other and valuing each other and putting away the oppressive mind state we adapted to through the oppression that they push on us.
That's right.
That's what they don't understand. And this should be the criteria in every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian household. You have to see the goddamn devil for who it is. And you have to teach this to your children. If not, your child may be the next victim of a homicide simply because of the ignorance the ignorance that we instill in our children, Salakia. The ignorance that we teach our children. We got to stop teaching our children the ignorance and just start being straight up and accept life and how it is. We will never be equal to our oppressor in our oppressor's kingdom, and we just got to accept that shit. Salakia.
Plain and simple.
Nothing wrong with that.
Damn
because
right.
guess what? They won't be equal to us in our goddamn kingdom.
Hell no.
It was a bar.
Not you.
Yeah, that was heavy right there. That was heavy. Definitely. Hey, we not equal in their kingdom, and they not gonna be equal in our kingdom.
It is what it is, Adawan.
Damn right. Damn right. That's what it goes back again. Elijah, just like you was bringing out, it goes back to the Christian church. It goes back to the Christian church. It goes back to these parents in these homes not telling these kids. You understand me? All this sugar coating, all this love, and then your kid gonna go out there and get killed, man. Slacker. Your kid gonna go out there and get unalive, man. You understand me? Because mommy and daddy, you understand me, trusted in our oppressor. You understand me? Mommy and daddy trusted in the ways of the world. Mommy and daddy didn't trust in what thus says the Holy Bible. You understand me? And this is the outcome. So that's why we here. That's why we hardcore. We got to do it. We got to teach Christian pastors. We got to teach mommy and daddy. You understand me? We got to teach the brothers and sisters because ain't nobody else going to do it. You understand me? You got all these fake Israelite groups out here teaching all this love, saying Africans can join in. Some groups saying Edomites can join in. No, there's nowhere in the scriptures where Edomites, Africans, you understand me, can be joined in with Israelites, man, can be joined in with Judah, can be joined in with Levi, you understand me, Manasseh, you know, Issachar, you understand me, Gad. It's only for the 12 tribes of Israel, man. Hey, again, we're not here for your feelings, man. We give a damn about how you feel. You understand? That's the problem right now. Everybody worried about somebody's feelings when it comes to the truth. The truth is the truth.
That's right.
Another one kind, damn right.
Most High Christ.
Yeah. If you could, Baba Kashar, young man, Salaki, bring that precept out so we can break it down real quick. We already been breaking it down anyway, but of course, you know, we got to drill it in y'all's head. You know what I'm saying?
Khan. There's Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right. Never trust thine enemy. I don't give a damn. It's on 4th of July. I don't give a damn. Even if don't even bring them to Juneteenth, God damn it. You look dumb as hell. Matter of fact, when we went down to Kansas City on the Juneteenth festival, man, you had these devils out there with the either it was a sister bringing a white man or a white brother bringing a white woman to the goddamn cookout.
Like it's cool. Like it's cool.
You
And what is that, Salakia? Can one of y'all answer this question for me? Why do they feel the need to bring their oppressor significant other to a so-called black event? What is that?
If I could,
please.
That's a mental disorder. It's mental, man. For you to bring Edomite, so-called white man, so-called woman, you understand me, around a bunch of black people, just to remind us, you understand me, the atrocities that they put us through. You understand me? That has to be a mental disorder. That's just me personally. I yield.
You know what I be thinking in my head sometimes, though, Adawan?
What you got?
I feel like they bringing Jesus to the goddamn cookout.
I get your point.
They bringing a savior. You know what I'm saying? It's like they savior is the staple or example that things can change or things have changed and have evolved. And this white man or white woman that comes to Juneteenth and is celebrating Juneteenth is symbolic to them, to where they think that, well, look, we didn't overcame this. They done already fucked them, so like and screwed them and got babies bound. Right?
Got a point.
Get what I'm saying? So now they feel like they in charge by bringing this oppressor to a black event. When in reality, they so ignorant, what could come about out early, and this is going to set the standard of this whole class, the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. And our oppressor,
come on now.
Our oppressor is so subtle, right? And if you read in Psalms 83, the 83rd chapter, I'm going to just quote it real quick. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Right.
Everything they do is crafty. So if they go to the Juneteenth, if they up there talking about they blackity black, they have one up on you because they understand why you're in that position and they understand why they're in their position. You don't understand that. They do.
Right.
So everything they do is crafty to a certain extent. And we willingly accept these Edomites and accept these other nations simply because we want to be validated in their system. It all goes back to us wanting to be validated. It all goes back to us with the MLK dream. It all goes back to us feeling less than them. We want to feel equal to them. And we want them to feel equal to us. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my white husband down to Juneteenth so he can see how I feel. When that white man don't give a goddamn about Juneteenth, he just care about, you know, the little penetration that he's trying to do on your, you know, whatever he's touching. He's just touching that little spot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's all the fuck he give a fuck about.
Yeah. And he gonna get so much love at that event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be like he had his own event. You know what I mean? He gonna get so much love, man. Ain't gonna be no hatred towards him.
And here's what? And then y'all still gonna celebrate 4th of July.
Right. And if I could, you know, it's black folk when they do it, like you said, I don't want. They think they're single-handedly bringing down racism. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we do.
Wow.
But like the when the white man do it, they don't give a damn because they have a fetish. That's what they're doing it for, because they have a fetish for being with this or being with that. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
The white man, they'll lay with anything. They'll lay with a sheep. That doesn't mean that they think that the sheep should have equal rights or be equal with them. You know what I'm saying? They'll lay. Man, listen, there's people. The white man will get married to a tree.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they just diabolical.
That's right.
They don't give a damn about that tree. They still gonna chop down the rainforest though. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
So they just got a sick fetish, and they just want to be, like I was saying earlier, they just want to fondle everything in the planet. It don't matter what it is. You know
He
what
said
I mean?
fondle. They just sound damn.
You know that don't sound right.
Damn, fondle. You want to fondle this planet.
Yeah.
You need to put that on the. You need to make that a post. A white man wants to fondle the planet. God damn, that's diabolical.
Yeah, he running the planet. The Earth is his.
Yeah.
So they gonna explore everything.
Damn.
Right.
Question everything. God damn. Oh, yeah, it's a lot.
Terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. I agree. That's terrible, man.
Man. Because it brings to my mind. You know, it was some oppressors. They got caught on they had a chicken farm. They selling chickens to KFC. They selling chickens to everybody.
Shit. You ain't hear what the brother brought out about a year ago about the chickens, man. On the
and the white man they was sleeping with the chickens on the goddamn farm.
Busting in them.
Busting the chickens open. God damn.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in the protein.
Remember that story you brought out, right, Kakun?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that was heavy, man. This was on Thanksgiving. This was around Thanksgiving. The brother brought out the turkey.
I remember that kind. I do remember that kind.
That was heavy.
The chickens, the turkeys, ain't nothing safe.
Yeah, man. And then I know y'all hearing about the bestiality that's going on these days.
Oh my God.
It's coming out on the news with the white boys and these animals, man. Yeah.
And the white women.
White women too, man.
Making porno tapes with monkeys.
Yeah, this is just diabolical what's going on out here, man. That's why we got to teach our kids, man. We got to be tough. We got to be hardcore with them, man. You understand me? And raise them right. All that sugarcoat and shit, that shit old, man. That shit dead. You remember how our parents used to sugarcoat around us when we was growing up? Like, ooh, no, don't say that, don't say that. Can't do that no more.
Nah.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it. Get me right if I'm wrong.
No.
Yeah, they just what was
You're
it?
definitely right. I don't want to slide you.
Christ.
We brought it out. I think it was probably about a week or two ago. How the down. I think it was either Mississippi, Tennessee, one of them, but they voted against making like the bestiality a bad thing or some shit like that.
So how was that even up for discussion?
That's all I was trying to think of, Priest. You beat me to it. Like, really?
How do you look at a chicken, a goat, any animal, and you get aroused? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you looking at your rib. You see your rib get out the shower, you like, oh yeah. You see this goddamn duck come out the pond, you like, yeah.
How can you compare? How can you compare that shit?
Yeah, how do you compare that shit?
Yeah, man.
I'm so thankful that I'm incapable of thinking like an oppressor. So like, yeah, you.
Damn right. Damn right, Priest.
I thought the young man. Did you send me a link to that one time? Cause it can't. It was a little minute. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but it's no swear. I can't.
Right there.
Yeah, definitely, man. The way that our oppressor thinks, man. These white people, it's definitely uncanny the way they think, man. You know what I mean? Like you say, Elijah. How is that even up for discussion? like, damn, you mean tell me y'all got to discuss if this gonna be right or wrong? Morally, we know it's wrong, man. That's why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to be
raping animals. You raping animals.
Right.
How can an animal consent to anything? Can you speak deer? Can you speak duck? Can you speak dog to ask that goddamn animal, does he willingly consent to you screwing him or her?
That's terrible.
You raping animals.
Right. And just like
And
that
another
precept
thing,
we
if I
brought
may,
out.
just real quick, and this is for the Christian church. When the Bible says, ye are of your father the devil, so you do the devil's will, and I'm paraphrasing, right? Because niggas do it too. But
Oh yeah.
they are following their father the devil, who is the so-called white man. You caught up in his philosophies, you caught up in his religion, you caught up in his ideology and his way of life, that you're going to embrace everything that he does.
Right.
And that's why the Bible commands us to separate our spirit out of spiritual Babylon and spiritual Egypt, so we won't fall with their sins and transgressions that they commit.
That's right.
That's important to know, because could come like all of y'all know, every time we bring up our oppressors' sins or iniquities or transgressions, right? They try to bring up ours, but ours comes from following them.
Exactly.
Right.
They say
True
they
enough, we
forget
shouldn't be doing
that.
it. We shouldn't be doing it. But if we're
Right.
going to continue to celebrate our birthdays, if we're going to continue to celebrate their holidays and eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobsters and treat our women like whores, if we're going to continue to sin and go against the Most High God, that is what we're going to embrace, is the most disgusting, vile culture in the earth, which we're subjected or in captivity to right now here in Babylon.
Damn right.
And I
Damn
yield.
right. Yeah,
Niggas
damn
better
right.
get that shit together. So like it.
Yeah, right. They better get that shit together.
If I
Damn
could,
right. Damn right.
you know how you said, one of y'all said, I forgot exactly who said it, that doing such acts you would think is common sense, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. And that's why when we came out of Egypt, the Lord had to give us these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Because without them, we would do exactly as all the heathen around us would do, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? If you could, young man, give me Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
And now, of course, we do have more of a somewhat of a sense of morality in the black community, just certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
when it comes
Compared
down
to these Edomites, compared to these white boys, of course we do.
You know, it is in our spirit, but overall, you know what I'm saying, without these laws, statutes, and commandments, we will, like Elisha said, we would do the lust of our father, who is the devil, when we want to follow the devil. You know what I mean? But that's why it's so it behooves us all to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, so we don't go to the ways of the heathen. You know what I'm saying? Eating this, participate in all these vile acts of sexual deviancies. You know what I mean? If you could read Baba Kasha, if you got it.
Khan, not on Khan. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
He what? He set before us what?
Life and death.
Life and death. And what was it that he set before us that was life and death? It was these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Slocky, that was Deuteronomy what?
30 and 19.
God.
Read that one more time if you could, Salakia.
Khan, not on Khan. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
See, heaven and earth, it's right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? As a witness. This is the Most High God speaking, by the way. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
That I have set before you life and death.
Life and death. You know what I'm saying? Just like what it was in the garden, you had life and death.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's the same difference. It ain't nothing all metaphysical and all this old extra talk like these old fake blackity black groups be talking about. This is
go ahead.
real. It's real practical.
Come on now.
It's universal practical knowledge. Keep reading.
Blessing and cursing.
Blessings and curses. You do one thing, you get a blessing. You do another thing, you get a curse. You know what I'm saying? Every action has a reaction. Keep reading.
That's right.
Therefore, choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Choose life. And what is life? Life is these scriptures, man. Life is these laws, statutes, and commandments. Life is this truth. Why would you want to choose death? Why would you want to choose to do 4th of July, go on a boat trip with the heathen, and end up washed ashore somewhere down the line? Why would you want to choose to be out here doing all type of wickedness, robbing your brothers and sisters? You know what I'm saying? Get locked up. Matter of fact, like Pooh Shiesty, you done robbed Gucci Man out of the goddamn contract. You know, put it on camera too, and you put it on camera. Now you finna go away for shit, probably for life. In some places, kidnapping is a lifetime sentence.
Yeah, that's looking bad, man. That's why we teach brotherhood, man. You know what I mean? It's the way you do things, like y'all bringing out.
Can I get a precept on that?
Con.
Because what you just said was heavy. Can I get Hosea chapter 4, verse 6? Baba Kasha?
Let's get that.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
You see that? Like what Kakam Gabar said that earlier, that was perfectly said. But I just wanted to emphasize on us being with white people was part of the problem, is the major part of the problem. Like when you said that we're celebrating these holidays and we continue to sin against the Most High God, why are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians destroyed for lack of knowledge? When the leadership is supposed to be teaching the knowledge to the flock. The leadership is supposed to be teaching the knowledge of the Most High God to the flock so we don't go astray. But that's not what's happening. You get what I'm saying? They are teaching us to join hand in hand. They are teaching us to corrupt ourselves by accepting another way of life outside of what the Most High God has in store for us. That's why we're destroyed, for the lack of knowledge that the Black leadership has done in the Christian church to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community.
Come on.
So the Lord said, okay, nigga, if y'all gonna forget me, I'm gonna forget y'all. Like, we look at the Most High God in Christianity like he's a genie. Like, you can just rub a goddamn bottle and ask for wishes. You want to pray for your lottery numbers. You want to pray for a better house. You want to pray when you want to pray your way out of trouble when you committed the most vile acts in the world. The Lord ain't trying to hear that. You want to pray yourself out of trouble when you done did the fool already. The Lord ain't trying to hear that. The Lord wants you to come to him in all subjection, in all sincerity, repentance, so he can know who team you on. But we don't learn that in the Christian church. We learn how to be lukewarm. Lukewarm, we already know what it says in Revelations about being lukewarm. It's better to be hot or cold. But the Christian church teaches you can love God.
Right on the fence.
Right? But also at the same time, you can sin against God and he knows your heart. That's why we're destroyed, because of the lack of knowledge that we teach in ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. The knowledge that Kakam Gabar teaches down there in Iowa. The knowledge that Tazan teaches, well, you ain't down there in Iowa no more. And where you at, Ottawa?
Omaha, I got Omaha.
Well, shit, the knowledge my nigga teaching down there in Omaha. The knowledge that Officer Malak and myself is teaching down here in Kansas City. The knowledge from the truth is what saves black people.
That's right.
And if you don't want to accept this, guess what? You may be destroyed. Lord willing, you don't, because we praying for you every day. We fighting for you every day. And when I say you, I mean us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We fighting every day, tooth and nail, to show our nation of people where we're going off.
Right.
And that's the most important thing. The Bible says, you know, don't hate thy brother in thy heart, rebuke thy neighbor, rebuke your brother, rebuke your neighbor at all costs. And I'm paraphrasing, because rebuke is correction and correction is love. The Christian church don't love you because they'll never correct you. And that's what we got to get inside our minds. And sometimes when we thinking simple, we won't accept it because we're just simply following our lusts. Sometimes you just got to stop being a weak ass nigga, man.
Hey, that's
your
the problem.
Lust ain't what, your lust ain't what's up. You get what I'm saying? Your lust is a weakness, man.
That's the problem, Elijah.
Your goddamn lust is a weakness, and you got to learn how to fight that lust. And that's why we say in the ISPK, and we stand on this, that brotherhood is a weapon. Kakumga Bar not going to allow me to go be on some bullshit. Tazan ain't going to allow me to go be on some bullshit. And neither am I with them. Because I love these brothers, just like I love the entire nation. And that's the knowledge we're missing overall in Israel, period. And I yield. Salaki. I know I ran it on.
No, run on. That was heavy, man. That was heavy, man. You definitely dropping like it's hot, man. You know what I mean? If I could real quick, drop this jewel real quick. See what we think God is just all loving, some sweet entity, and just can't, hey, do what you want, I'll forgive you, and love. But what we don't understand, God gangster, man. He gangster, just like you saying F to the Lord, F the Lord saying it right back to you. You know what I mean? F me, okay, F you too. You understand? I pray you understand, man.
I pray they do too out of one shit.
Damn right. I yield with that, man. The Lord ain't soft, man. He gangster too, man. That's all.
Right. He definitely not. And if you could, matter of fact, bring out that scripture, the Lord is a man of war, if you could, Baba Kashar. Because right now, we're going to switch it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's a quarter till. You know, it's going down.
Yeah, they dropping them bombs.
Exodus 15, 3.
15 and 3.
Yeah, it's going down for all you naysayers that was out there who thought it was peace deals and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought the war was over. Nah, man. Listen, the Lord is moving everything on the chessboard accordingly. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God is not no
sucker.
Yeah, he ain't no sucker.
He ain't no punk, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The Christian church will have you think he is, though, man. These Christian leaders, these deacons, man, all these pastors, man, the church parishioners, they will have you think that the Lord is soft, man. You would just think. Yeah, they show you how soft they are. You understand? Let's get it, man. Heavy content.
This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
A man of what?
Is this man? The Lord is a man of war.
Lord is a man of war. You understand? And that's what it's about. It's about warfare.
Yeah, right.
And that's what's going on out here in this world. Don't ever think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we got a lot of naysayers who be in the comments doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, it ain't going to happen. It's all about peace. Yeah, just like we said a few weeks ago. As soon as they say peace, sudden destruction is at hand.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's right. What I'm saying?
What I don't understand, Kakum, is the most peaceful man in history right? And they got a month dedicated to him. They got a day dedicated to him. Martin Luther King.
Right.
He was probably like, he got it when it come to peace. His face got to be in a goddamn dictionary next to peace, I would imagine.
Right.
God.
And like I said earlier, they killed him.
And they killed the most peaceful man you could think of.
So I mean, if you make that make sense, let me know. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just a nigga from Kansas City.
Damn right. And then on top of all this peace, man, our president think he can't be touched, man. His pride is has reached through the roof, boy. He got all the bombs. Ain't nobody touching us. You know what I mean? Can't nobody fuck with us. But what he don't know is the Most High God got the last word. He don't even contemplate that. He can't even fathom that in his mind right there. That God got the last word, partner. He can't even understand that shit, Elisha. But he do understand that they got all the weapons. We're the baddest. Our military is this and that. Man, you should hear how these folks be talking on these jobs, man. When I bring up war and all that shit. Oh, we the best, man. Oh, man, we got shit you people never even heard of. Like, all right, okay. Y'all don't got that shit, right? All right. Ain't nobody fucking with America, right? Okay. Hey, you can't tell them shit, Elisha. You can't tell them shit, Kakunga Bar. Can't tell them nothing, man. Nothing. That's
I'm honestly glad that you came.
Say it again, priest.
I said I'm honestly glad that you came.
Come. I can't.
When Christ returned, and when they see these prophecies unfold, it's gonna magnify and glorify the Most High God. I mean, you have to imagine, man. Like, if just regular niggas like us, we take down the military here in America. Man, the Lord gotta get praised for that.
Oh, he gonna love that one.
What?
God.
You talking about these niggas got tanks, chemical warfare, nuclear technology, shit we probably ain't even heard of.
You know that.
And then just some niggas running there and just destroy their whole shit.
Yeah, God. The same niggas they've been trying to lock up.
Man, come on.
God.
Yeah.
We all praying for that day, waiting on that one, boy. You know what I mean? Look at the smile. Everybody smiling on this one.
He ain't even ready for that.
I get your point, priest. Definitely do.
Hey, if you could, Baba Gashad, give me 2 Peter's chapter 3.
Can you hear Kakum? I feel like he's talking, but I can't hear him.
I can hear him.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Please.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, nobody can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Elisha can't hear you. You can't hear him, Elisha?
It may be mine. I don't know what just happened, but I can't hear the brother.
I don't know. We know when we drop it heavy, you already know. All of a sudden some technical difficulty.
Right. Yeah, well, just for time's sake, hey, if you could give me 2 Peter's chapter.
That's crazy. I can hear you, but I can't hear him. I don't know what happened.
Not on kind. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack.
Maybe I need to go out and go back in.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Can you hear that, Elisha?
Brother
reading? Young man reading right now. Nah, he can't hear him. Yeah.
I'm gonna jump out and come right back in.
Yeah, con. All right, go ahead, young man. Finish that up.
Con. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
It says some type of upload. If they must be uploading something.
Yeah, keep reading, Salaki.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long-suffering to us word.
Right. See, the Lord is not slack considering his promises. Everything that the Lord promised the children of Israel, all the prophecies when it comes down to this World War III is gonna happen. You know, just because it ain't happening on your time, don't mean it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And
Damn
so
right.
let me play this clip real quick, if I could,
Let's get
Baba
it.
Kashaf.
Let's get it.
Let me see. Let me share my screen. Yeah, the Lord's promises are not slack. Fair use. I think this might be the one, but it might not be. But
a range of about 2,500 kilometers, can reach into New York City from Cuba.
Wow.
Iran has repeatedly vowed to retaliate against our president for ordering the killing of Iran's Revolutionary Guard General Qasem Soleimani. The president told the Post today, quote, "I've left instructions, if anything happens, to just literally bomb them at levels that they've never seen before."
Attacks on U.S. soil.
Look, the Iranians now. First of all, they just had a funeral over there. Could you hear me now, Shalom?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Me too.
Most High in Christ. Yeah, so they just had a funeral over there with like millions of people for Ayatollah Khomeini. And listen, they said that they vow to make retaliatory attacks on American soil. This is the Iranians. They done teamed up with the Cuban government. You know what I mean? They done they got drones and shit over there. Listen, they ready to strike back, and they say they definitely gonna kill Trump. Now, this, you know, if they gonna do it, they gonna do it. But they about that shit, man. They don't care about the money. They don't want the peace deal. They don't want none of that.
Revenge following the funeral of his father, Ayatollah Khomeini. He's pledging in a written statement to, quote, avenge blood of the martyred leader.
Threat is real. This is not some theoretical idea.
Down with USA.
Iran's supreme leader has vowed revenge on the United States, and we're hearing that this is going to be in North America on U.S. soil. These warnings coming out today, July 11th, 2026. Take a look at the latest headlines with me so you can see it for yourself. Iran's supreme.
Yeah, so that was July 11th. This is July 14th. So that was 2-3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the Lord is a man of war, and he's stirring up the meat.
I ain't see all that. I ain't even know all that was going on.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I could keep playing the video, but long story short, they got the Cubans is linked up with the Iranians. They talking about they done put some drones on the Cuban soil. That's why they've been blacking out Cuba every other week. After they did, you know what I'm saying? Cuba has always been like an enemy to America anyway. Remember back during the Cold War, they was messing with the Russians. But listen, don't forget, the Russians, the Chinese, the North Koreans, they're all allies with Iran. So they just sitting in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, Trump said, if I get unalive, he got the order just to basically nuke Iran. You know,
I know,
what I mean?
right?
So
to non-existence, basically, from what I'm getting out of it. Yeah. Trump and all them, they act like they can't be touched or something. You know what I mean? All Most High do is got to get get an order, and that's just what it is, man. See, America don't believe in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They think they the Most High. America think they is the God. You know what I'm saying? Of heaven and earth. You understand me? By all the diabolical acts that they do to everybody, like it can't be done to you. You know what I mean? Like we all know. You understand me? What go around, come around. Basically, we all know that. Don't you kill with the sword? You know what I mean? You're gonna get killed with the sword.
Be killed with the sword.
You know what I'm saying? So don't think you just gonna keep dropping bombs on folks and that bomb ain't gonna get dropped on your ass, man. You understand me? So all you people out here going out on these boat trips and, you know what I'm saying, thinking everything happy go jolly and all that. Nah, man. Hey, war is in the earth, man. You understand me? And right here in America will be a lake of fire. You understand me? So you better wake up and smell the coffee. You understand me? And get your shit together. You understand me? Get back with these laws, statutes, and commandments so we can avoid, you understand me, getting caught up with these heathens, man. Because these heathens have a day coming. You understand me? They got a price to pay.
That's
They
right.
bill is overdue. You understand me? And you don't want to get caught up in that. Now, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, damn right. They done switched up the peace deal. The Iranians and closed back the Strait of Hormuz. So expect gas prices to rise again. You know what I
I
mean?
ain't even know that.
Continue to rise.
I ain't
Continue to
know.
rise.
It never really went down, Elijah.
God, that's why I said
Right.
continue to
Yeah,
rise.
yeah.
Jeez.
God.
Yeah. But
So
you know,
definitely,
the Lord,
it's definitely going down.
the Lord's promises are not slack. World War III is imminent. I pray you understand.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah, man. With that, I don't know if y'all got anything else, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to bring out, you know what I'm saying? But
Nah, I personally don't, but you know, because I got to get out here in a second anyway. But
yeah.
all I would say, you know, if I had any last words, tonight's class, you know, should show, if you was watching or paying attention, right, how Kakumka Bar started off was very heavy and very, you know, important. It's important that you said and how you started off this class the way that you did, because Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians really don't realize that we have an enemy. Not only do they realize that we have an enemy, we have an enemy, Salakia. We don't realize how wicked our enemy is. And what I love about the ISCPK, we connect the dots on who the righteous is and also who the enemy is and who the oppressor is. We connect the dots if you pay attention and if you're willing to accept the truth. You get what I'm saying? How you opened up this class, connected the dots on who is righteous and who is unrighteous. And that's important for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to really know. Because leave it up to Black leadership that's in the world who are of their father, the devil. They're just teaching the devil's work. They're being deceived, so they're deceiving us. In the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohanan, we break those barriers, we break those bonds, we break those chains so people can really see the truth. Sort of like how Neo was in the Matrix. The nigga had the red or blue pill. One pill was for deception. You can go and live your life how you want to live your life. And one truth was, and the other pill was for the truth. You can come and accept what's going on, but what's going on ain't pretty. You're going to have to go through some shit in order to be free from what's fake.
Right.
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And we just have to be willing to accept what's fake. No, to accept what's real and accept everything that's fake is a facade. Facade, if I'm saying that word correctly. We have to accept that is just fake.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the moment we do that, we can accept what's real and move on with our lives, because the Bible says this: he that endured into the end shall be saved.
Come on.
You gotta endure through some shit to be saved, man.
Yeah,
Don't
man.
fall for that. Don't fall for that BS that's in the Christian church. They already telling you saved. You ain't endured through nothing, because they telling you saved in the Christian church, but niggas is still getting high, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say you saved in the Christian church, but children are still being molested. They say you saved in the Christian church, but bad things are still happening to Black people. So how the hell are you saved in the Christian church when we continue to have cases like Carmelo Anthony, like Nolan Wells. We're burying our parents are burying their children.
Yeah, right. I'll bring it up.
Don't fall for that, man. Salaki, I yield.
Yeah, right.
Damn right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, damn right. Most High Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. Officer Tazan, you got
I'll make it quick. Shit, I ain't got much to say after that one. I'm just gonna say, man, pay your tithes, man. You ready for the 5 weekend coming up? You understand?
Real nigga shit. Got it, a God.
You know what I'm saying? You dropped it like it was hot. I can't, you know what I'm saying, come behind that one. Just pay your tithes. 5 weekend coming up at the end of this month, man. And shit, y'all brothers, remember, man, when y'all touch down, man, I'm gonna get y'all some tacos, man. So
man, take me where they at.
You already know.
So have a little, you know what I mean, a little hunger spot. You understand me? Because I'm definitely getting y'all some tacos, man.
Most High Christ.
That's it. I yield on that.
Yeah, Most High Christ. Hey, shout out to Officer Tazan. Shout out to Officer Elisha. Shout out to the young man. You know what I'm saying? We staying down. You know what I'm saying? This is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Definitely, check out the Fire Weekend coming up at the end of the month in Chicago, underneath Commander General Yohana and Captain
That's right.
Marquardt, the Midwest
That's
Monster of Mayhem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely check us out tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Me and Officer Malak gonna be breaking down Wednesday night law class. And with that, Yahaba Shimi Al-Shabrakathum.
Yahaba Shimi Al-Shabrakathum.
Yahaba Shabrakathum. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh Shema Ilatham.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the Most High. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive.